Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new Let's Play on Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones by Fire and Blood, where we are going to be playing as Daemon Valyrian. If anybody recognize the Valyrian, they are a clan I played in Mount & Blade Bannerlord, the Return of Valyria campaign. I decided I was going to bring them back, so I liked the idea of playing as the Valyrian again, and if you don't know where we are just by the color of the map, we are currently in a lovely little place called Pentos. Now, if you don't know the story of the Valyrian, I essentially set them up as a former Dragonlord clan who essentially, during the Doom of Valyria, lost all of their dragons. They were essentially a low house like the Targaryens, nothing of note worth until after the Doom, where they spent pretty much all of their time becoming mercenaries and riding across the Great Desert by learning to fight like a Dothraki, learning to fight like various different troops and various different people, and over the years they became very storied mercenaries in Essos. The Valyrian had their own troops called the Valyrian bannermen, or whatever you want to call them. They referred to them specifically as the Valyrians because they were their own, use of Valyrian, equipment and style mixed with their own, learnings that they've spent generations, like 3 or 4, a lot more generations than that, to be fair, over the years since the destruction of Valyria. Now, in the campaign we did, the Return of Valyria, I didn't have as much lore that I'm going to try and create for this one. So, moving on from where we kind of left the lore there, where they were, just went around the desert, they were mercenaries. During that time, they were able to find, or at least Daemon's father was able to find a dragon egg. And as such, when his son was born, according to the old Valyrian customs of the Valyrian Dragonlords of High Valyria, he added the egg underneath his son's cradle whenever they were at rest and during travel. And as such, when Daemon was born, within a time period of that, the young dragon was born too. And as such, Daemon and his dragon share the dragon bond that they need for the Valyrian to once again prove Dragonfire is indeed superior to everything else. And as you can see, we are currently in the age of where the good old Baratheons have finally got themselves on the throne. I think this is during the Greyjoy Rebellion, so we're going to be playing as Lord Daemon of Hurkval. I've left him at 25 because I thought it just makes sense to leave him as 25. Try to find a place where, I'm out of the way and I've got a lot of expanding to do, and would also make sense with the fact that he travels a lot, like the family would have traveled across Valyria a lot. Here we go. We are a authoritative, wrathful brave. Now, Daemon is a decent character, but I didn't give him as much broken stuff as I normally do. Now, this isn't a hard campaign. I'm just trying to play as a little bit of fun, and I got the closest I could to the Valyrian snake of their logo. So let's start. So the dynasty being born. This we're just going to skip through. We're just going to be like, okay, what do you want to know? Okay, first we'll deal with the dragon stuff in a minute. Put that down there. Yes, I'm indeed Dragon Seed. That would make sense. Yeah, so again, with the soldier, I have a lass who is... a lass who's a close... I have a lass who's very close to me. So begins the birth of my house. So, I gained a lover. That's fine. So, my dragon is... so I don't know which of these is going to be... I'm going to have a... It doesn't really matter what gender the dragon is, so we're going to go with a young dragon. The young dragon is 38. That doesn't really add to the story. That doesn't really make sense to the story. It doesn't look quite right. Okay, so I could change the look of the dragon, which is... Huh. Well, I guess the story is that the dragon was a little bit older than Daemon. It doesn't matter. The law works as the law works. And let's name you Azuron. Oh, I like that. You know what? I was going to have a reddish color, like reddish brown. But the only thing that needs to be changed is that... well, Valyrian... not Valyrian specifically, but... due to the kind of... more serpentine look that I'm going for the dragons. I'm going to try and give him like that type of look. Outside of that, I think that's I don't even feel like I need to change the dragon, so we go there. But let's have a look at this attitude. So at the moment, we have a aggressive, defiant, calculating dragon who is a socialized, a cannibal, spindly, and wild. Well, first things first, he is... well, we're going to keep socialized, that's fine. I mean, we could go noble, but I don't see the point of that. So let's go to the next page. I would prefer to remove spindly and add swift, because I think swift would make more sense for these guys. I'm not going to worry about fertility, because there's no point. I'm okay with aggressive. I don't like defiant. Let's do... I don't think any of these other ones really is necessary. I think impulsive would be necessary. I'm trying to, you know, give this... Oh, bloodthirsty is a good one. At the moment, temperament is minus 26. I can't remember... Well, he is currently considered a wild dragon, so let's change... Wait. Where do I change wild dragon? Well, we'll figure it out. Like I said, I just want to get rid of defiant. Oh no. I want to get rid of defiant. Remove defiant and... Oh, that's only the taming chance, but... I'm going to add bloodthirsty instead. So it's going to make his temperament like that, and there we go. This is Azuron. The world is ours, Azuron. And then he becomes... Okay, so he is now a tamed dragon. Okay, cool. So, this is our land here, the town of Bukraval. I could not care less about this territory. It is legitimately a means to an end, as we are going to be conquering the world. Yes, I know no player heir. I do need to put something in here, so let's immediately get unlocked. We've unlocked 3, apparently. We're going to go for chivalry again. We're going to need Bella Justum. We're going to need army march speed. And I'd say getting Stoat leader early on is going to be great as well for us, as we are, you know, we are a fighter. We are, of course, the gods of Valyrian. I don't think the gods of Valyria have they don't have, like, points of interest. They don't have any holy sites, so that's fine. Strong, pure-blooded is... I always find it amusing that being disloyal is considered good. But I don't really know as much about this as I should do, maybe. So, need to crest alone. Don't use him in war. Get lost. My dragon is... I'm going to be conducting a Terra campaign as soon as I can. Oh, I need a dragon with at least 100 combat effectiveness. What does my dragons have? Oh, nice. Fuck you, game. That's close enough, innit? So, the beginning goal of this campaign is to unite a strong force under our banner. So for now, we need to first things first. We need to turn this a little darker shade of blue. Wait, it fits ours a little bit more. Right. Of course, we've got our little infantry spear here because of what's called. But we have got a bunch of other mods installed. We've got all of the sub mods that I could like the Thunder expedition toward Valyria and stuff like that. We've got a few different quests. Become a Dragon Rider house. Well, I'd love to have 5 members with dragons. And at the moment, I'm pretty sure this Azuron is currently the only dragon until other dragons start popping up. Which I don't know how that works, so maybe this will be a horrible... Maybe this will go wrong and I'll have fucked up from the beginning, but it is what it is. Now, we do have a duchy to go claim, or a city to claim. He wants me to not use him in war. Go away. We're using my boy in war because I'm going to need him. I have a very limited amount of troops. I did not realize this was going to be as weak as this is. Yeah, we literally don't have any vassals. So we're going to be very much... we don't even have any troops from here. Oof. Yeah, this is definitely a worse start than I anticipated, but that's kind of good for us. The first things first, you don't mind me. You absolutely hate me because you're zealous. So that's going to be interesting. Let's have a look at our council. We have no spouse. We're going to need one. Oversea realm. Well, first, actually, I don't think I need... Do I need to claim anything? No, I've got... Oh, I have an independence war on him. Oh, I have to get independent first. I don't have any claims on you guys. Can I attack you? I can do you. Good. So I can conquer up here without needing to worry, which should actually ease the issue of not having many troops, as I have a dragon. Don't know how well they work in war, but we'll see. I've only done like a little bit of testing, so let's find ourselves a spouse first. But currently we are lacking in leadership, diplomacy and learning, and the rest of us, that's kind of makes sense for us being a, merc. Let's find ourselves. Oh, we're also strong and Herculean. I thought that was the fairest stuff to give us. So we've got excellent health. So let's marry. You're a crown land. You have no stewardship. But you have great diplomacy. No learning. You are actually better. You're a Riverlander instead. You are chaste, which means lower fertility for us. We don't want that. You are beautiful, which is... You don't have much stuff there, but honestly, yeah, you're better. The good thing is I can have secondary spouses, so we're at least, a bit better on that. I do have a men-at-arms crossbowman to station. We'll station those down there, and we'll spend all of my money to get Dragon Guard. And these guys are going to go here. So at the very least, we should have some better infantry now. Active election in the free city of Pentos. I am not one of the electors, so it doesn't matter. A few captains, which should hopefully figure out itself. So what we're going to do is just going to let a couple of days go past. Let our marriage get announced, and then we'll figure out how we're going to move the Valyrian name a little higher. So, you give me... Okay, what's this? Pretty fair that you voice my counsel. You want me to be your spy master. That puts me in a very good position, so I'm actually going to accept that. It's not really Daemon's thing, but we'll accept it. And you know what? I'm going to make Daemon a little closer to how he actually looks in the Mountain Blade series. To give him a small beard. I couldn't find any... when I did a quick cursory look of beards, I felt like, that'll do. See, that works. The dude's built like a shipwreck house. There we go. Alright, so my first job is going to be to use my new dragon. We're just going to pretend for the sake of this that says 25 and doesn't say 38, because I thought a young dragon would be the right age. Apparently, my dumbass is wrong. Look at him. Look at him. He's an angry boy. That is a really nice model, to be fair. And look at that nice long serpentine neck and tail. The beautiful dragon. Yeah, got that. Right, I think my first job is going to be to go kill this guy, because he's a problem. I can do draconically conquer a county. Converting this is just going to be near impossible, right? That's what that says. Yeah, 0 effect. Improve religious relations. What about promoting culture? You're our best at it, and it would take you 40 years to promote some Valyrian here. Gonna need some better people, but first things first, we've got how are my dragon troops doing? They're not full up yet, so we'll give them a bit of time. Yeah, these regions do not like me. I could immediately create hybrid cultures more than likely, but I feel like that doesn't make much sense. My wife is pregnant. You know what? I think I should have a secondary wife. Yeah, she loves... I mean, she's already my lover, so let's add her. Let's arrange a marriage between us. I'm sorry, what? There you go. I was thinking to myself, why the fuck would, why the hell would that happen? But there we go. Married another lowborn. It's upset our establishment, upset our brain a little bit more. It's okay. House Vaeliar, Stowell as the gazelle. No. Bye. And I can spell. I'm trying to do this with one hand. There we go. By blood and fire. I feel like that just makes more of a sense for us as our clan. So, I think it is time we maneuver our way over here. He currently has 511. I have more. And there we go. I'm currently leading this. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, apparently I've got to walk quite far to go get this. So this may not have been the smartest thing to take, But I should have a dragon in my army. I don't know how the dragon is shown. My wife is bearing my child. Yay! Can we take her out of her armor then? She's currently in armor. That's concerning. She should probably not be in her armor. Okay, so one thing that we can do now, as we're, using a dragon, is we can use our dragon against the sieges. So, Siege of Rothwood, the dragon's approach. I stand before the walls of Rothwood, my dragon Azuron at my side. Our men surround the holding, and the defenders trapped within, cowering behind their walls. Though we would doubtless force them to surrender with enough time, no walls can protect them from dragonfire. It is not without risk, but I could ride Azuron to unleash his flames upon the castle and bring the siege to a much quicker end. We could do this. We will strike easy targets first. Walls will not protect them from dragonfire. The walls will not protect them from dragonfire. I will ride upon my dragon to unleash his flames upon the defenders, attempt to end this siege in a blaze of glory. So to go see a new light. Okay, cool. Good for you. Go away. So I don't know how the dragons affect specific battles or how they're like shown in the battles, but yeah, this won't take too long for us to conquer. You're going to be a bigger problem. You have 900 troops and I have 300 less than that. And while I do have a dragon, that doesn't really mean I'm going to be able to take her out. Once the dragon guard are up and running, that'll be good. They're essentially like better armored footmen. Yeah, they have more toughness and more screen. And they have no terrain penalties. That's a little broken. No terrain penalties feels a little bit too much. We will need to get trebuchets at some point as well, so we can hurl rocks really well. I am currently sharing POW, but that's fine. Am I in complete control of this? Nope, because there is no valid culture, which means I think I need to be independent or at the very least strong enough. I have got a daughter. Rayla is going to be my daughter's name. She is beautiful, pretty, not beautiful. Well, good enough. And there we go. The war here is over. These people, or whoever they are, these dickheads are now out of my way. The good thing is, the reason I wanted to start up here is because the Kingdom of Andalos is a title we are going to be very easy to get, easy to gain for us, and I feel like we need that. So first things first, let's now establish control over this region. Unfortunately, these guys do suffer from the same issue as what it looks like a lot of these provinces suffer from. They're not very well built up. They're going to be having to do a lot of wars to build everything up. Good thing is, yeah, I can do. Luckily, I can do this Duke. Wait, I can draconically subjugate him. That sounds pretty cool. But no, we can do a lot of conquest, which means I should be able to clear up all of this pretty quickly. And what we'll be able to do then is take out Pentos, take out Mir, take out Tyrosh, and eventually, hopefully, lead a assault on Westeros. Name my son Daemon. He is Herculean. That's a lad. He is going to be a nice, strong lad. Cradled by sickness. Ugh. Okay, he's actually moved down to fine. That's concerning. Wait, Blood of all Valyria? Questions of gender settled. Though up until now, I and the rest of the world have been assuming that Azuron was a male dragon, and are now sensing that our born, in fact, Azuron is now female. The world eagerly waits any news of eggs she may lay. Isn't the whole point of that she can't have children? Wait, can they still have eggs? Oh, that... Yeah, like I said, I've only played for a little bit, so I don't actually know how dragons and eggs and whatnot lay. I want to declare war on you, though. I want to subjugate you quickly, because, like I said, at this point, just subjugating anything I can is the step forward. Let's go. It'll take us probably a little bit of time to get that subjugated and under our control, but because because this land is so empty, it's actually very easy to move around, which is great for us. There we go. Oh, we actually caught the leader here. Well, that's a shame. Okay, so we're now currently at our limit in terms of land. The real issue is we don't really have anything for this, and we're not strong enough to create this yet. And we would actually need to be independent, so I still need to get strong enough to be able to look up this guy and just put a middle finger up to him and move on. The problem with that is he does have 2 allies, so it's going to be a very... Well, there's a way against that. So let's create a Liberty faction. Oh, no, not Liberty. Fuck off. I've done this, but I did this. But yeah, I can't create an independent because he's not an independent ruler. So I Yeah, I can't actually do it that way. Why would you allow me to join? Okay, I'm just gonna pretend that. Don't tell me when I can join tournaments, game. Like it doesn't make sense. 40 years. Wait, why? That one's yellow. This one's not. Oh, because that's Andalusi. Okay, so he still has a horrible chance to do it, but my wife is pregnant again. Lovely. Oh, he's only good at that. Wait, 1 second. Can I replace you with someone who's not shit? What's my second wife called? She is Lady Nerys. Can Lady Nerys? Yes, she can. Right. I want you to oversee the realm, and I want you to help me with my leveling up of Marshall. Faction create against me. Oh, those little shits. Where is... Yeah, I need to go down and serve the crown quickly. I need to get to absolute control quickly. I completely forgot that would probably be very necessary in this type of campaign. And Lady Jane is kind of like my wife, who's just there to do as she's told. And you don't care about... Oh, wait, I've just realized. Wait, can I raise you to nobility? Oh, no, she'll found a new dynasty. We don't want her to do that because, you know, she's in our dynasty. That wouldn't make much sense. Okay, so we're going to need to get powerful enough to defeat you. But the problem with that is, you know, he's obviously got alliances. How am I going to get a modified vassal contract? I will give you more money. You give me more declaration. No, because I already have that. Yeah, I don't really care about, like, I just need to get out from under this guy. I don't give a shit who claims his tile. I mean, I personally want it, but... If I had a way of taking this, I could be a claimant. I have another daughter. Let's just... Oh, shit. Did not mean to do that. I've just realized that name was actually one of our wives. Oh, well. Yeah. Low control... Yeah, so once we get these places happier, they'll give us more control. This guy has a marshal of 9. You're my admiral. I don't need an admiral right now, so get that control going. How long is it going to take you, bud? 6 years. Okay, that's concerning. We may just need to progress with another growth. Currency of supply. That one, the one that gives me other stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'll take the well-provisioned army. I don't really need... The money's not really as necessary right now, so that's fine. We'll end the regency. No reason to be in a regency just at the moment. I think I should have started actually north of the world, north of here. Oh well, that's so okay. Yeah, Nerys is a lovely tile. So I am going to spend... How long would it take you to get... It would take you 2 years to fabricate that claim. That it? Awesome. Oh, there's quite a way. How much territory do we need here? I need 2 more. Okay, that's 4 years at this rate. That's fine. So if we claim both of these, I can take them both in a single war. She's also 17, so she's going to be probably like our highest learner for a while. So realistically, like I said, the Vaelar's goal here is to just continue, you know, is to essentially set their sights back on, you know, showing the world the power of Valyria. After they've, you know, now that they've got a dragon, he can go back to being a Dragonlord, and, you know, he can kind of build his clan back up. Yeah, me and my spear will not part. I need it. I need it until I can afford to buy a. Let's do this. Why are you selling that really, like, a good, like... Why would anyone sell purple equipment? Upper Vailment Tapestry? No, thank you. What's this? Oh, yes. I can now conduct a terror campaign. So, as the rider of a great dragon, it is time for me to decide how to use it to be used in warfare. Though often their use has historically been restricted to enemy armies, there's nothing stopping me from using it to lay waste to entire civilian populations. We'll leave that alone for now. I do like using that, as I have done it before, but... Oh, there is also a plague. Oh, it's miles away. No one cares. At the moment, I'm an illegitimate ruler. That's fine. Stoking the stores. Heavily stocked stores. That's fine. Okay, once we can claim these two, that should theoretically put us in a position to take this by claimant. We'll see. Oh, he's going to be coming over here. Can I feed him to my dragon? If that's an option, I'm going to be very happy. My swift dragon. I forgot to get rid of cannibal. Whoops. Yeah, that doesn't make sense that she would be cannibal because... Yeah, well, whatever. She's a cannibal. Who cares? She's never eaten a dragon before because there's no dragons to eat. But, you know, she definitely knows she's a cannibal. You're allied to Purple Boy, who is down there. And you're allied to two people really far south. The only real issue is that he has 1,000 men, 11 captains, and quite a few troops. Whereas I currently have simply 80 Dragon Guard and 100 crossbowmen. Sorry, did I say 100? I meant 180, so I said I meant 160. Yeah, I kind of want to get you up to the next level, level 3, so I can... I feel like in a 1v1, this guy would lose. It's just, can I beat him quickly enough before, you know, all of the other troops come to it? Because, you know, this guy, for some reason, like, this guy has 666 troops, and this guy has 907. So, like, they are not weak by any stretch. Now, I could pay to start building these up, but, like, let's be honest, I'm not going to have the gold for that. I pretty much barely have the gold for what I'm doing right now, so we need to be very careful. But it's okay. We will be fine. At last, his master, the Magister Trigo's entourage arrives at my gates, visiting Horkaval on his tour of Andlimark. The coffer wagon and litany of tax collectors suggest I will be poorer for the visit. One of the most powerful vassals of the realm, and his little wonder has come calling at my door. I am to show the Magister a festival showcasing the fine High Valyrian entertainment and performances and furnish his party with beds and entertainment. The question is to open the gates. Let's pretend. No, I don't. We're just gonna... You are removed from the activity. Let's pretend nobody is home. I'm sorry, don't hear you. There's just a giant dragon looking over the wall, like, just watching to see if he leaves. Realistically, if that was me, yeah, I would probably be leaving because I would be seeing a fucking huge-ass dragon. We'll have time until we get those. I've got another martial perk. Increased control. Yeah, we need that one. We need hard rule, and we need... Ooh, army. We need all of these. Like, oh, I should have gone down that tree first, but... Oh well. Now, I could conquer more of here, but if I conquer more of there, I'm going to be leading myself to the issue of I am going to be over my supply limit. Oh, force limit. Also, we need to go to this. Like, we don't have any vassals, so, like, Crown Authority right now means nothing. I'm just getting it up for when I need it to be up, you know? Oh, Daemon is actually second in line because we are an equal gender law country. Cool. Actually, that's actually pretty cool. I like it. Only took until the age of Robert Baratheon for him to become equal. Now, I apologize there's not been much going on, but I feel like we have to play this one right. You know, I want to make sure the Valyrian do what they can. My daughter is bossy. Do we have anyone better, like, with better stewardship? We do not know. Because I want to start promoting my culture, but 40 years is you know, 4 years of taxes I'm not getting. Rest for the weary. Let's get high in soldier morale. You know what? There's one thing I want to do. I want to, I don't think it's ride. I want to strengthen my bond with my dragon. I don't remember how to do that, though. There is a way to do it. Oh. I know how to do it. Deepen bond. The dragon already fucking loves me, I'm sure. But let's make sure we deepen our bond. And I'll give you guys an extra 5 minutes for the first part because I'm feeling generous. Yes, I know there's low control. Is this one's up to 30. This one's up to 36 control. Bonding with Azeron. Visiting hours. After my last visit with Azeron, I was struck and dismayed by her seeming inability to distinguish between me and the attendants that bring her food, as if I, a lord of Hukaval, were any different from a servant. Although my duties as lord of Hukaval consume most of my days, it might be worthwhile to set aside more time to visit Azeron. There is, however, a risk to such an approach, and not only the obvious danger of spending more time in close proximity with such a vicious predator, but also the risk that Azeron could bristle at my overeager, heavy-handed presence during the sensitive stage of our relationship. But there's no substitute time for time well spent. I will visit the dragon. My lovely dragon. Why would I not visit her? Much as my boyhood teachers shaped me into the man I am today, and in doing so earned my appreciation, so too have my efforts to be a more regular part of Azeron's care and earned me a modicum of the dragon's respect. Whereas even a month ago, she would have treated me no different than any other of the porters that bring her meat in and soiled straw out. I think she now sees me in a better light. While still far from the affectionate, Azeron watches me closely, can discern my voice from others of my companions, and will even allow me to touch her neck during feedings. Well, day by day, so she's now riding exercise proved useful. Awesome, so we're getting close to this deepening of the bond, which we're going to need. I mean, we've got to spend our time some way as we wait for the first of the 2 claims to come in. Yeah. You're allied with no one, so you're going to be an easy war. He's also an adulterer, so no one's going to care. He dies, more than likely. There's no intrigue to go on, other than the intrigue we're doing already. Factions. Yep, it's another daughter. Useful. The dragons are as much the sons of the old Valyria as the children of House Targaryen, and the blood that doomed the land still courses through Azeron's veins. It is no mere happenstance that for centuries, perhaps millennia, dragons have heeded commands in but one language, High Valyrian, which I'm pretty sure I can speak. I cannot speak High Valyrian, apparently. Well, I worked throughout the rudimentary Valyrian phrase of Azeron, Thorvis to fly, Raibas to listen, Myzis to heal. I wonder if she would appreciate hearing more Valyrian from me and not just commands. Just as many High Valyrian children are read fables during the infancy to distract and educate them, perhaps Azeron might also enjoy reading. Sure, we'll attempt it. I began reading to Azeron from an old book of fables, which I've spent the better part of the last day painstakingly translating into the Valyrian tongue. I tell her of the warrior queen Nymeira's fated voyage from Rohan to Dawn. I regale her with exploits of Archis the Falcon Knight and many labors of Brandon the Builder. I lose myself in the telling of the tales, my words dripping with the poetic liquid beauty of well-spoken High Valyrian. By the time I reach the book's end, the sun sets on Hukaval. Though Azeron is but a dragon, I know she understands few but to none of my words. She seems to have appreciated this tension and now snores contentedly just an arm's span away. Damn, that actually worked. Who doesn't like reading to dragons, am I right? That seems like a really cool idea. It looks like I'm going to be at least 35 before I'm able to, you know, get Andermark under full control. Bonding with Azeron, a Valyrian song. I fear that Azeron isn't responding to my efforts at bonding as well as she should. While the dragon no longer bristles at my presence, she is easily distracted and rarely willing to listen to, let alone obey my commands. But then I recall something my nursemaid once told me. She said that when I was an infant boy, I would cry from the hour of the bat to the nightingale, and that the one who could snap me out of these triads were her sweet songs. Inspired, I sent Hukaval for a coupled manuscript of old Valyrian hymns, set to date from Lord Einar's flight from the doomed continent. While the true provenance of the hymnal is impossible to know, the lyrics are in Valyrian, and the composition is not too dissimilar from some old High Valyrian songs. Sure, this seems like it's going worse and worse of an idea. Yep, damnable dragon, I had a feeling. I enter Zoran's lair, where I find the dragon sleeping in one of the chambers. I am nervous, but not only because of her presence, but also because I am no bard, versed in the singing of ancient songs. But as the murmurs reminders, the play must go on. I clear my throat and launch into her first stanzas. Yep, that. I'm not even to the second stanza before Azoran awakes, rises, and leaves the chamber. Confused, I follow only to see her lay back down upon the ground and close her eyes. Unsure of what else to do, I start my song again, and again she leaves, this time her tail swishing in annoyance. Not easily deterred, I follow Azoran swinging all the while. It is then that her patience frays. The dragon rounds on me, and loses a ferocious roar that stills my voice and sends me running for my castle. Damnable dragon. Hey, my son's no longer sickly. Beautiful. But unfortunately, the first part of By Blood and Fire is going to have to end here. So as we end this part in Hookaval, or Hookadale, which is part of Hookaval, we at least did some good. Our dragon is amenable to us. I honestly don't know. Like, I'm sure she's fine. But it won't be long until we need to take the fight to to the Magister and our liege and bring him about swiftly. But until then, I hope you guys have enjoyed the first part. If you want the mods for yourself, they are all linked down below. So please feel free to click them and show the support to the guys who made the mod. If you want to leave a like, comment, and share, it really helps the video, especially helps bring the video to more people's attention. Outside of that, if you guys want to join the channel memberships, get early viewing and stuff like that, feel free. But outside of that as well, have a great day, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next one. See you guys then.